Well, it's case and accessory season once more. Hey, what's up to all my Luscious fans? Steve Alicious here, and we have some of the Spigen lineup here for the S22 Ultra. And there's going to be a lot of case reviews coming up and a lot of accessory reviews coming up because this is a big-time release. And it's important because the landscape is completely littered with a bunch of garbage cases, and they're not free. So it's important to at least know what you're spending your money on, if it's something you want to spend your money on, or if it's just something you should pass up completely because it's junk. If you've been loving all the tech, both new and old, go ahead and give that subscribe button a tussle. It certainly means a lot to me. Okay, so what are we going to start with here? We'll start with the Tough Armor. Because you paid a lot of money for this phone, you want to give it at least somewhat maximum protection. So let's see what they've done with the Tough Armor for 2022 for the S22 Ultra. You're looking at $20. Amazon, link to all these will be in the description. There's back orders on a lot of these. These are either supply chain issues or just that popular. But I like it. It was easy to get on. Wireless charge works on all of these just fine, by the way. Super easy to get on. It doesn't add a lot of bulk, even though it's the Tough Armor series, which is usually a bit more. The main difference this year that I love that they've done is typically on the Tough Armor, you have kind of a slicker plastic or a harder shell plastic. This is more a soft touch plastic where it's not a rubbery feel. It's not, you're not going to catch your fingers on it, but there is that additional grip in the hand, just like a nice soft touch plastic. Doesn't add a lot of bulk. Buttons, the big one, of course, fantastic, even though you know with the Tough Armor, you got the squared off covered buttons here, but they work just fine. Nice and clicky, no issues, nice spacing there. What I also liked is you could use your whole thumb for the S Pen, which is always nice. Some of these cases, you're trying to maneuver the pen in there and try to get it with your fingernail. None of that. You got room for your entire thumb. You could put the thing back. Good protection. Overall, no issues. Not a lot of bulk. Like that it keeps the general feel of it. I love the squared off sides of the Spigen Tough Armor case. The only complaint that I really have is this kickstand is a joke on this thing. This is just absolutely embarrassing. It's just no support whatsoever. Yeah, you can put your phone on it, but you move it and you're going to get... And you might think that you put it back, and it's not necessarily back. You got to give it that extra click, or else it's just going to be out there. Could do without the kickstand on this, but overall, for $20, good protection, quality build materials, feels good. You're going to have no issues with that. And easy on and off, which is not something for the Tough Armors that you usually see. Let's go to the Ultra Hybrid. This one is in crystal clear, and of course, you know for Spigen, that means crystal clear for at least a couple weeks. I'm kidding. I understand. It'll get you that month or two. It'll be crystal clear for a month or two, but the Spigen cases are going to yellow in. $15 on this one. Make this your going out case. You got that nice green color. Perhaps you got that burgundy or the white or the black or whatever it is you want to show it off. You're going out. Make that this case, your going out case that doesn't see the light of day that often. Not overly exposed to UV rays, but just something that you wear, that you put on your phone when you want to go out. Overall, the protection's good. The protection's really good. It's a little softer touch than the Ultra Hybrids I remember. I thought they were kind of the harder touch plastic, but it's still good, grippy, good buttons. Wireless charge is going to work. Again, you could use your thumb for the S Pen, which I think is fantastic, putting that in and out. Great cutouts, all the rest of it. It actually provides a decent amount of protection while not adding a whole lot of bulk to the phone, which I like. You could tell it's beefier on the sides here. If you drop it, I have confidence that this is going to survive, so no real issues with that. $14.99 on these. These typically tend to be a touch cheaper, and that's a good thing because you're probably going to want to get a couple of them because, like I said, if you get to that month, 2 months, 3 months, if you're using it a lot, you're going to yellow in, and it's going to not look so fantastic. But right up front, good protection, good buttons, good cutouts, all the rest of it, quality build materials. I like the touch of the plastic, even though it's a little bit different. We'll show getting it off. This one was actually the toughest on and off, but it was that little harder plastic that's going to get the job done there. The last one is, from what I understand, a newer entry. It's the Cryo Armor from Spigen. This one's the most expensive of the bunch as well, and it's currently out of stock. It was that popular. This one will run you $21.99, but I like it a lot. In fact, this is the one I'm probably going to leave on the phone if I'm not rocking a clear case. Easy on off. It adds the thinnest amount of extra bulk to the device, but still providing protection. It still has a little bit extra on the sides there. It's not going to be it's not max protection. It's not the tough armor. In fact, it might even be a touch less protection than the Ultra Hybrid, but it still is protective. You got nice little lip there for the screen protection. You have the nice sides here. The corners are beefed up a little bit. The buttons are good, nice and clicky, no issues there. Again, on the bottom, you're going to have no issue getting your S pin in and out. This one's more of a fingernail one, okay? You can kind of mush your thumb in there and get it done. But overall, and the back, the touch on it is more a rubberized feel. So you get more grip there. The sides are not as grippy, but the back, you get a textured feel to it. And you get that kind of pattern going on there, the hexagon pattern with the blue inlays there. Looks kind of nice. So I think that's sharp. I like the fact that it doesn't add a whole lot of bulk to it, because this is a nice sleek device, and you want to keep that kind of the squared off design. We finally got, I won't say a Note, but we finally have a Note-esque device back. You want to show it off. You want to be able to have that squared off design of it and that feel in the hand, and this certainly preserves that while giving you all the things that you want in a case, which is buttons and protection and wireless charge. I don't think you're going to have any issue there. Like I said, so the Ultra Hybrid $14.99, the Tough Armor $20, and the Cryo Armor $21.99. Overall, a good job from Spigen this year for the S22 Ultra. Always premium stuff, always for a relatively affordable price. I've never really been disappointed with their cases, the overall performance of them. So this seems to be no exception. If you've made it this far, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Until next time, have that Steve-alicious day.